If you asked anyone to have a VPN explained, they're either going to call it a tool for cybercrime or an overly advertised gimmick. If that's the case, well then, why use a VPN? Hey guys, I'm Mike, and let's get right into it and address some of these controversies, huh? Look, a VPN is not for cybercriminals. At its very basic level, it's a tool to protect your online privacy, and that is not a crime. But of course, doing illegal stuff with a VPN is, well, still illegal. Now, VPN marketing is a whole other beast. Way too often, it targets people's paranoia, and VPNs suddenly become the sole solution to every single cyber problem out there. And that's certainly not the truth, is it? There's no need to over-exaggerate what a VPN can do. There are plenty of logical reasons why you would want to use a VPN, or well, why I use one at least. Okay, so one of the very first reasons is, of course, online safety. And that comes down to how a VPN works. Whenever I connect to a VPN server, I get a whole new IP address. So yes, a VPN is the first answer in how to hide your IP. But the main thing here is the encryption. If somebody intercepts my VPN-protected connection, well, they're just going to see a hodgepodge of letters, symbols, and numbers. Such protection is probably the main reason why I'd say yes to the "do I need a VPN" question. It helps avoid tracking from your ISP, the government, or even those annoying invasive ad companies. But okay, that feels a little conspiracy theory-ish, right? So let's get down to earth and take the public Wi-Fi dangers into account. Simple question, is public Wi-Fi safe? Sorry to break it to you, but it's not even close. It's super vulnerable. But given the dangers, I still don't want to stay locked down to my home Wi-Fi forever. I mean, if I want to work from a cafe, I should be able to go and do exactly that. But each time I do, I make sure to connect to a VPN to stay protected. Now, besides safety, there are quite a few practical uses as well. The reality of working with people around the world is that we need to connect to remote servers a lot. So why use a VPN for that? Well, it lets me connect to a remote network and gives me access to things that I otherwise couldn't possibly get a hold of. Your workplace or even your school might require such a step, since it's way safer to region lock servers containing the sensitive data. Which brings me to my next point, geo-restrictions. Well, from a different perspective anyway. BBC, Netflix, Hulu, yada yada yada, so many streaming services are all guilty of restricting their content to specific locations. Since a VPN can change my virtual location, one thing leads to another, and suddenly, I'm just another guest over on Netflix Japan. Now, this is the main stuff I personally use a VPN for, since there are certain situations that I don't encounter all that much. Like, do I need VPN to bypass censorship? Not really, no. I don't live in a restrictive regime, but hey, you might. Should you use VPN to get around those restrictions? If that's what you need, then yeah, get on it. There are less extreme use cases too, like learning how to unblock sites at school, searching for cheap flight deals, and all of that stuff. So whatever you can squeeze out of your VPN service, do it. I like to use the VPN ability to block ads, so I don't need to install separate tools. In general, it's easy to set up and easy to use. Sure, it's not a solution to every problem, but it's helpful in many ways, and well, that's enough for me. Now, if you're getting interested in a VPN, well, we always leave special deals for our favorite best VPN service picks right in the description. But now comes the question, should you buy one or should you get one for free? I get it. If you can get a free service, why use VPN that charges you for stuff? Well, in the world of free VPNs, it's actually not so peachy. Take a look at this. 25 million Bean VPN user records were exposed. What else can you say? This free VPN is definitely not the most secure VPN 2022, but there are a couple of reliable free VPN options out there, and we do often recommend them on this channel. But for me, they're just too restrictive. No additional features, slow speeds, very limited server choices, and streaming barely works, if at all. Free ones are really only enough for baseline bare bones protection. If you want something more, well, only the best VPNs with the paid plans can help you out. And if you'd like more details on those, then just sub to the channel. You'll find many more VPN comparisons, reviews, and trusted recommendations. And anything else you need? Well, just ask us in the comments. We'll get to it as soon as we can. Hey, I hope I got the VPN explained properly and answered the question of, should you use a VPN at home? What you use it for, and do you need a VPN at all? Well, that's up to you. This video is simply my own answer to why I should use a VPN in 2022. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. I hope to see you in the next one.